Hey guys, Portia here. Today I am working on a 70-inch graduation stole. Now, a good friend of mine, her daughter is graduating, and she asked me, hey, do you know anyone who can make a personalized stole? And I was like, yeah, I can do it. Guys, I took on the project before I surveyed my supplies. Now, this is a 70-inch stole. My printer, my sublimation printer, only prints as wide as 8.5, and the biggest heat press that I have is 16 by 20. But I want to show you guys exactly how I overcame the limitations of my materials, or rather my supplies, to create the beautiful personalized graduation stole. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First things first, let's get into the design. So we are doing a 70-inch stole today. I will link it in my Amazon store if you want to check it out yourself. So with that being said, I had never done a stole, so I did go on Etsy and I got a template. So everything that you see here in purple was actually a part of a template, and I filled it in with the color that I wanted. From there, I was actually able to go in with the name. I got Tinkerbell in here, and Lena is majoring in architecture, so I was able to fill in the template with the design elements that she desired, a little bit of my personality in there too. And then so I got the left side and I have the right side. So the next thing is I'm working with an Epson Echo Tank, guys, which I converted to Sublimation, and the widest it will print is 8.5 inches, and then we can print length, so that's actually not a problem. So this template here, or the space that we need to print for today, I'm going to show you here, is the width of the white area is 11 inches, and then we have the height as 36 inches. Now, the longest paper that I actually have is 14 inches, but I want to show you guys exactly what I did to overcome that. So let's move on to paper. So once again, we are working with 8.5 by 14-inch paper, and we need to ensure that it is long enough to print out a 70-inch design. So guys, here's what I did. I got a little bit of heat-resistant tape, and I like this because it's really thin. And I went on ahead and I taped together 3 pieces of the 14-inch long paper, and that is going to give me enough area to print the left and the right side of the stole. And I'm going to just put it in my Epson Echo Tank as regular. Now, I did do a little bit, I want to show you here, of an overlap when it came to the tape, and it's going to print out really smooth because I did do a test, y'all. I had to do a test before I messed up a whole bunch of materials. So I'm doing this so y'all don't have to make a mess and waste materials. And guys, when I run this through the printer, I'm actually going to put it in there where the open side, so to speak, of the paper is down, and we'll run it through just like that, and it'll print out just really, really smooth. So let's go ahead and move on to the print. So here's the image ready to print. Let's go ahead and check out our settings. So I'm going to hit print. Now, I did pre-install my settings, or rather save my settings, but I want to actually show you what they are. So if we go to more here, in paper size, you see that's blank. It's blank because we're not actually using one of the pre-installed ones. We're using my own, and I want to say actual size. And I will show you the print dialog. So the settings that I'm using for this piece is, I called it long form. So the document size is user defined, which that size is 8.5 by 36. And I have premium, presentation paper matte, high, print job preview because I always like to see it before I print, and then mirror the image because we have writing, and it is sublimation. So if we go ahead and hit OK, and then we print from here, I call the print job preview like our final check before we waste material, because I have wasted a lot of material, y'all. So I have so many different checkpoints in place to ensure that I am not doing that. So if we take a look at this, we definitely do see that we are printing the length of the paper, which is what we want to see. So I'm going to go ahead and print, and then when we come back, we'll actually look at the results. All right, here are our prints. We got the left and the right side of the stole. I think the prints came out great. Now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut out all of this negative space that we really don't need. It'll make the tape down a little bit better while we are pressing. So I'm going to cut and meet you guys back at the press. All right, guys, we are all taped down. We got our left and our right side. Now, the stole itself is 70 inches. My press is 16 by 20. So what that means is I am just going to press a section at a time, and we are pressing at 385 for 45 seconds, and that's going to be per section. So let's go ahead and get started. I did put a little parchment paper down on the bed here so that I don't get any ink transfer. So we're going to go ahead and do our first press. Make sure everything is on the bed properly and let it go. All right, guys, and that was my last press. Everything so far looks good. Let's go ahead and take it over to the work table and see what we got. All right, and let me lay it flat so you guys can see the whole effect. All right, y'all, here she is in all her glory. What do you guys think? We definitely had to overcome a few obstacles, but I think we did a great job. We were able to press larger than our press would allow. We were able to print larger than our printer would allow. If you have any questions or concerns, emotional outbursts, let me know. If you found the video helpful or just plain old entertaining, could you give it a thumbs up? But guys, as always, until next time, peace.